All right, I want to talk about some general debugging, error checking things regarding PHP code. So I'll just show you a few common errors and kind of how they show up. So let's load this page here. I've written my code. I think it's good. I load it up and it says unexpected echo on line 12. So this is one of those errors that's a little tricky. That's why I want to show it to you. So we'll go to line 12. So it's this line here. It's this echo, I guess it doesn't like. What's tricky about this is we could stare at this line all day. All right, the quotes look okay. We got our, semicolon. What it is we forgot our semicolon up here on this line. So it's erroring on the very next line that it's trying to run. So one tricky thing about debugging in PHP when you're looking at the browser error here is sometimes this line will be perfect and it'll show you the right spot. Others, you might have to look in the vicinity of that line, maybe the line above it, maybe the line below it, typically the line above. So if we fix this missing semicolon up here, then our page appears to be has got rid of that error message in it anyway. So missing semicolons can happen anywhere. Just watch out for where it kind of points you to when that happens. Let's look carefully at this though. We've got another problem here in our display. So we got some variables here. We got a user age and a username and an age in days. So notice it's got the username displaying, it's got the age in days, but it's just printing out my actual variable name here. So instead of printing 24 or whatever this is, it's printing the name of the variable in my output, right? int user age. So it doesn't necessarily throw an error, but it is an error. It's not displaying what I wanted it to. It's a very simple error, but it happens quite a bit. Here I'm displaying my username variable. Here I'm trying to display my user age variable, but I forgot my $sign that needs to go before every single variable name. So user age is where I declared it up here. So when I use it down here, don't forget the $sign. And let's just see the slight difference there. Instead of displaying this as the actual variable name, now we'll see the value that's in it because we're referencing it as a variable properly. So that one didn't, give us a big error with a line number, but that's another one you might have to watch out for is forgetting your $signs on your variable names. This other one's a little strange. Probably doesn't happen often, but I just wanted to show it to you. And that is my last echo statement. Instead of just echoing out whatever I wanted to say, actually printing the keyword echo. And this is just because down here, I didn't include it within my PHP open and close tags. So I opened my PHP here, I closed it here. So notice everything after that just gets displayed literally. So instead of echoing out a message like it did here, it's printing the word echo, the semicolon, all that stuff literally. So I just need to move that line and make sure it's inside my open and close PHP tags. So now that it's enclosed in there, we'll see that it's displaying just the message and not the keyword echo and things like that. Let me show you a couple other things that can happen. Something else that might throw an error. We'll see if it does or not. Yeah, so here's another error you might run into, right? This is another one of those that literally says error and gives us a line number. And you might have already saw how it's caused. But once again, it points us not quite to the right line. And it's pointing us to line 13, which I think is this line here. There's nothing wrong with it. We forgot to close our quote with our echo statement on the previous line. So just something as simple as forgetting a semicolon or forgetting to close a quote often lead to these generic syntax errors. So it's a little misleading because it's saying something about an angle bracket, right? There's nothing really wrong with the angle bracket. What happened was, since we didn't close our quote here, it saw this as the closed quote, and I guess the next thing it ran into maybe one of these angle brackets it didn't like or something. So common errors: forgetting the semicolon, forgetting to open or close a quote, forgetting a $sign. Those are just little things to watch out for. Another one to watch out for, let's see if we can cause another error here. Misspelled variables and keywords are pretty common as well. Yes, notice this one, and this is a good example of one that it serves up a lot of our stuff, but it sticks a error in the middle of it as well. This might be a pretty good error for us because I think the line number will be correct on this one, and it says undefined variable. So if we looked carefully at that, we would see that it's not spelled right. It's expecting username, and it found your name. So misspelled keywords or misspelled variables can also cause problems. So if it says undefined variable whatever, you could probably check for the spelling either when you declared it or when you used it and make sure the spelling matches up to get rid of that error. Let's see if we can cause one with a keyword. A lot of these are just you're typing fast, you don't quite realize what you did. But see, again, this one's a little bit confusing because it doesn't say anything about echo keyword or something misspelled. It's actually pointing to, I guess, whatever came after it, but it is pointing to line 6. So it points us right to it, and if we don't focus on this, we might notice that we misspelled a PHP keyword. So those are some common errors. Semicolons missing, quotes missing, misspelled variables, misspelled keywords, forgetting the $sign. But as you can see, sometimes these specific messages that Apache gives us or that appear in the browser point us in the right direction, but may not give us everything we need to know. So you might just have to look carefully in the vicinity of that error and find your missing semicolon or whatever it might be.